Welcome to House of H's.
Feeling fiery, come to me and we can have a spicy burrito. Okay, so either you're the murderer or
And out to where?
Church.
So maybe we'll do some video and after church. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Hello friends. We just got home from church, so we are going to cook some party pizzas. That's what the kids have requested for their Sunday dinner. Which kind do you like, Cal?
The pepperoni.
The pepperoni. So we do 2 pepperonis, 2 cheeses. That gets the 4 kids fed, the 4 big kids, and then we're gonna make some cookies.
Yeah.
You excited about that?
Yes.
So what all do you think goes into a cookie recipe?
Is it like just homemade cookies or
Yeah,
box cookies?
homemade Nestle cookies. What do you think?
Chocolate chips, flour,
Okay.
eggs,
Eggs.
olive oil. I don't know.
No. What else? What do you think?
I don't know.
Okay, so you need some salt, baking soda, flour, butter, brown sugar, regular sugar, chocolate chips. I think I said everything. Mix it up. Oh, vanilla flavoring. Yep.
Okay.
Vanilla flavoring, and then so we'll have to video mixing all that in, and then it's actually better to let the dough kind of sit in the fridge for a little bit, so it'll kind of stiffen up, so that when you make the cookies they don't just spread on the cookie sheet and kind of get watery. Yeah. So kids are hanging out in the living room watching obviously a Disney movie. I can't tell which one. Sounds like Princess and the Frog.
I don't know, but
I don't know. So they're watching TV. We're gonna cook some party pizzas and then do some cookies. So we'll see y'all back in a minute. We just sat down for lunch. Got the party pizza. So if you could only eat like one food for the rest of your life, what would it be, Harper?
Macaroni.
Macaroni.
Best.
Houston, if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
party pizza while we're eating.
Hallie.
Italian chicken and rice.
Italian chicken and rice. That sounds pretty good.
The French fries that has all covered in all the orange stuff. The
Oh,
orange
yeah, like the-
seasoning. That's so good. They're so good.
French fries covered in that seasoning that's so good. Sounds pretty good. If I could only eat one food over and over for the rest of my life, I think I would choose hibachi chicken and rice. It's so good with the vegetables and the noodles.
Oh, I'm dying.
It's so good. Better than the cereal I'm eating right now. Okay guys, we're gonna start with some cookies, okay? So we are making chocolate chip cookies, which is our favorite. So Hallie wanted to, what do you want to tell them to do in the comments?
Comment your recipe for your homemade cookies.
Yep, so if you have a favorite chocolate chip cookie recipe, or I guess any cookie, comment it down below in the comments so that we can see. Our favorite is, the one I've always made is just the traditional Nestle chocolate, the Nestle Toll House chocolate chip cookies.
It's the best cookie ever.
It's the best cookie ever. And so we're gonna show y'all how to make that today. So Hallie, you're pouring 2 1/4 cup of flour into our bowl. Okay. You pour it all in there. So it's important to mix your dry and wet ingredients separate at first and then incorporate them into each other. So the next thing is a teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna do a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of baking soda.
Doesn't the baking soda make it go big? Get bigger?
Well, it doesn't make it rise, but it helps it. Okay, so we got those. So Houston, you want to stir this up for us? We need a bigger kitchen with all of us in here. Yep, you want to try to keep it in the bowl.
If we just, oh, come on.
I'm just telling you, try to keep it in the bowl. You don't want to lose any of your ingredients. I do not sift my flour. I know that would be better if I sifted the flour. And I know some recipes you really do have to sift the flour for it to turn out right. Okay, that's good. So let's move down here to the wet ingredients, Houston.
Okay, clean that up. Where's the
Yeah,
vacuum?
go clean it up.
Where's the vacuum?
No, go to the bathroom, buddy.
I gotta actually clean up this stuff on the floor.
That's what I said don't do.
We spilled all of the...
No, okay. So now let's move down here to the wet ingredients. So I'm gonna put the butter in, guys. You gotta back up just a little bit so Mom can get to it, and then I'm gonna let y'all put the sugar in. So the next thing we did flour, baking soda, and salt in that one. And over in the wet ingredients bowl, we're gonna do 2 sticks of butter. That's what makes it the best. And then we're gonna add our sugars too. So let me put the butter in. It's supposed to be softened. If you forget to lay it out and soften it, you can always just throw it in the microwave in the wrapper. Just kind of open the top for about 10 seconds and that will soften it. So there's my butter. Holden, will you pour the white sugar in? So we're gonna do 3/4 cup of granulated white sugar. And then Harper's doing 3/4 cup of brown packed sugar. So you wanna make sure you pack it down so you're getting as much as you need. That's what makes that traditional cookie flavor. Here, now hit it. The kids say it looks like kinetic sand, the brown sugar.
It is kinetic sand.
Okay, so let me get over here to the
Oh, it feels good.
let me get over here to the mixer. Put our mixer in.
That's on. So good.
So we're just gonna beat this on low. Let that butter mix up, and then we're gonna start adding in our eggs.
What number do you turn it up to?
We'll just leave it like that for a minute. So guys, where do we get our eggs from?
The chicken.
The chickens, that's right. So we have 6 chickens out in the backyard. They free range for the most part. They do have a little coop. They're rarely in their coop. They do go in there and lay eggs. Sometimes we find eggs in our front yard, just random places. But we do get about 6 eggs a day. No, ma'am. We get about 6 eggs a day. So we're gonna use some of those eggs. So the next thing we're gonna go down here and do is add some eggs into our mixture. See, there's our mixture. We're beating that butter in. Holden, can you turn it up 1 notch? It's kind of hard. There you go.
Gosh! That was 2. No, that was 1.
No, that's good, bud.
Oh, was that 2? That's maybe up to 4.
No, that's good.
There's no 3.
Oh, that's good. Okay, turn it back down. Okay, just like that.
Okay.
Okay. Houston, can you hop down and let me get right there to put the eggs in? I'm going to put the eggs in. Now we're going to add our eggs in to our mixture. I'm going to add that down. Got 2 chicken eggs out from outside, washed them off. Okay, so now we're gonna beat this back. Make sure it's locked. You wanna beat those eggs? You can do them 1 at a time, but you can, it's good to just do 2 at the same time. Yep, y'all can watch. Woo! It's hot, ain't it? It's starting to look nasty. So we're gonna let our batter mix up, and then we're gonna add in our dry ingredients to the wet ingredients, and then we will add in our chocolate chips. So now we are going to add in our dry ingredients. Remember, this was our flour, salt, and baking soda. So you don't wanna add it all in at one time for obvious reasons. It would just go everywhere. So we're gonna add it in just a little at a time. Let it mix up just a little bit, and then add some more in. So make sure you leave in the comments your favorite chocolate chip or cookie recipe, or I guess any cookie recipe. What's your family's favorite? Like I said, this is the Nestle recipe. You can find it on the back of the Nestle chocolate chips. We use semi-sweet, but you could use milk chocolate or dark chocolate too. We do not add the nuts in. We have enough craziness in this house. We don't need nuts in our cookie.
It's not hot.
So now we're gonna let it mix up. I did forget to add my vanilla when I was doing my eggs. So you can measure if you want, it's 1 teaspoon, but I just kind of put some in there. So we're gonna do that, let that mix up for just a minute, and then we're gonna add our chocolate chips. So this is the consistency your cookie dough should be. Oh, mixing them. Gonna add our chocolate chips.
A lot of chocolate chips.
A lot of chocolate chips. We add the whole bag. And you put that down, make sure you lock it, and then we're gonna mix it. Trying the cookie dough. Does it taste good?
Yeah.
So my favorite saying when we're baking together in the kitchen is, a good mom lets you lick the mixing bowl, and a great mom turns the mixer off first. Is it so good?
The first one is.
Yeah.
The second one.
There's Vader over there. So Vader is our German Shepherd. He wants to eat the cat. So the cat's up here. The cat wants to eat the snake that's in the cage. So it's just a cycle. It's the cycle of life. Vader eats the cat wants to eat the snake. Just get some of the cookies out. What does it smell like?
It's like I want it to smell like cookies, but it's something better than cookies. I just can't wrap my mind around it.
Yeah.
To me, it smells like a chocolate chip cake with the white ice, brown icing around it.
Oh, there's a tiny little one right there.
Yeah, like a chocolate chip cake. Yeah.
Look, that's huge.
Yeah, see how excited?
We're very excited.
There's LBs.
Yes, there's baby LB's. Baby LB's asleep, but she cannot have the cookie.
No.
Poor baby.
Oh, bye-bye.
Okay, well, we're gonna put some more cookies in, okay? We'll let these cool for a bit. We're gonna put them over on our cooking racks. Drying, whatever it's called, racks.
I put my hand in
Oh, don't do that. Show me your tooth that's gone home. Look at that, did a baby.
At Great Wolf Lodge, some of you all probably been noticing that my tooth's gone.
Yeah, he lost his first tooth this week, big boy. 7-year-old.
You can see it coming in.
Yeah, you can see the new one coming in. Now he
Your
has.
teeth just skipped.
Yeah. Now he has 3 teeth
Coming out.
Yeah.
Here and there.
Hallie's.
Hallie said when I get my 2 front teeth out, it's gonna be cute. Harper just went to the bathroom and realized that one of her teeth is loose.
Yeah, so Harper has her first loose tooth. Hallie's lost most of hers, but she has a big.
Most of them from surgery, unfortunately.
Yeah, Hallie has a big orthodontist appointment coming up in a few weeks, so we can
my spacers.
get some spacers put in, and maybe some braces in the near future. You looking forward to that?
Yeah, so I want to have braces, but I also, what you've told me about braces, wants me not to have them.
I think Harper's loose tooth is either on this side or my missing one right here.
Yeah, you're missing one, yeah. Okay, guys, well, we're going to let these cookies cool off. There's the dog again, Vader, trying to eat the cat, who's trying to eat the snake. Is it heaven?
I've tasted better ones than you, but yeah.
You've tasted better ones than that?
With you, yeah.
Oh, with me. They're pretty good, though.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Heaven. Really.
I like it so much, I would just. Because you can peel off the skin and there's so much chocolate under it.
So good, ain't it?
That's why I put a whole thing of chocolate in there.
The kids brought the groceries in, but don't know how we're really supposed to get into the kitchen. Go the other way. Are y'all gonna put these up? Because y'all eat them.
I'm good.
No? Okay, well, so this is about maybe a week and a half of groceries for the House of H's. Buy most everything from Aldi. There's a few things I have to go to Walmart for.
We need to do an Aldi haul video and a Walmart.
An Aldi haul, yeah. So I get most everything from Aldi. Like I said, there's a few things I have to get from Walmart, but very limited. So we're gonna put these up and have dinner. What Dad is doing.
So,
What you doing, Dad?
we went to Great Wolf Lodge when we were gone for 3 days, and we left some tomatoes and some cucumbers, and there was some squash and stuff over here, and there was a couple of apples out. We came back and we have a major fruit fly problem now. So I'm working on getting rid of those, and I'm a little OCD, and we don't have the little cardboard thing that actually cuts the saran wrap, right? Because one of the kids tore it up. And I can't just...
Yeah, I just tear it.
I can't just tear it.
I just tear
Because
it.
it tears uneven, and then you can't find the end. So I put it on a cutting board, and I score it.
This isn't OCD, by the way. This is extra.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm super extra. So, but then you have a nice, even piece of saran wrap. So, what I do, jump over here, because we've had this issue in the past where we've left fruit out and then we get fruit flies. So what we do is we get some apple cider vinegar and just some regular plastic cups, and you just pour measured about yay much, you know, super scientific, about that much and about that much. That's it. That looks great. Then what you do?
We are not playing beer pong.
No. Then what you do is you get your saran wrap and you put it over top of each of your
Do you
cups.
go get some ponytail holders?
So you put it over the top of your cups like so, with medium amount extraness saran wraps.
Oh, it messed up.
But that's okay because it has clean edges. I can find it because I cut it on a cutting board.
Mm-hmm.
So, then you put it over there like so. And Callie went to go find me some. I used to use rubber bands, but we don't have any rubber bands. So what
We
I
always
use
have
now
ponytail holders.
is ponytail holders because we have 4 girls in the house.
I'm
So-
sorry for this.
No.
But it's,
Yeah, just those is fine. That's perfect.
Yep.
Okay, so then you take that and you put it on that right there. You kind of smooth out the top of the saran wrap. Kind of smooth it out a little bit. And then you grab, because I didn't before.
Again. Be an extra.
I have my very scientific hole poking tool that the kids use for arts and crafts, and you poke holes in the top like so, just like that, and then tighten it back up. So what happens is the fruit flies go in after the
Has to be apple cider vinegar.
yeah, it
They
has to
won't
be.
go
It
over
won't go after a
vinegar.
white. It won't go after a white vinegar, but the apple cider vinegar has the smell to it, and they go inside and they drown in the apple cider vinegar, and it gets
Go
rid of your
get the
fruit
cup
flies.
of them. Is there a cup that's full?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, there's a cup in the.
I'll show you.
Yeah, we put one on the stairs last night because the basement stairs because
There was a lot.
there was a
in the
lot right
basement.
there, and Hallie went to go get those to see.
Show you what it looks like when
looks
they're
like.
filled with nasty fruit flies. So that's the fruit flies. Oh, I don't know
There
if you
was a lot more
can see.
when sitting there and then I scared them all.
Look at the fruit flies in there, and they
So-
just all die.
And it captures them all. Super easy, very cheap way to get rid of fruit flies in your house when you accidentally leave fruit out and
Leave.
you leave, and then you come back and you have a house infestation of fruit flies.
I mean, this is disgusting.
And that's it. That's how you do it.